In the ever-evolving world of guitar craftsmanship, the allure of vintage instruments remains an unshakable force. To understand why companies increasingly reissue decades-old designs, we turn to a revered figure in the guitar community, a collector whose vaults house some of the most iconic axes in history. In this deep dive, he unpacks the magic of vintage gear, critiques modern manufacturing, and reveals the driving forces behind the industry's nostalgic streak. The guitar industry thrives on a unique paradox. Innovation and nostalgia exist side by side. While cutting-edge models boast futuristic features, manufacturers like Fender, Gibson, and Martin continue to resurrect designs from the 1950s and 60s. To decode this trend, we spoke with a legendary collector, whose trove includes pristine 59 Les Pauls and pre-CBS Strats, about why old models still dominate modern catalogs. It's not just about profit, he insists. These instruments carry a soul that today's factories struggle to replicate. His insights, inspired by a recent Ultimate Guitar article, challenge us to rethink what makes a guitar truly legendary. Vintage guitars are shrouded in mythos. To players, they represent an era when craftsmanship trumped efficiency. The collector attributes their mystique to three factors. Materials. Mid-20th century guitars used old-growth timber, like Brazilian rosewood and lightweight mahogany, now scarce due to environmental regulations. Would age naturally in storage, giving instruments resonant, organic tones, he explains. Modern alternatives, such as Indian laurel or baked maple, aim to mimic these qualities but often fall short. Craftsmanship. Before CNC machines standardized production, luthiers carved necks by hand, resulting in subtle irregularities. A 63 Strats neck might feel chunkier near the headstock. That imperfection becomes part of its identity, he says. Nitrocellulose lacquer, though fragile, aged into unique finishes, unlike today's durable polyurethane. Historical significance. Iconic models are tied to music legends. Jimi Hendrix's Stratocasters, B.B. King's Lucille. These guitars shaped genres. Holding a 59 Les Paul isn't just about sound. It's touching history, the collector muses. While praising advancements in consistency and playability, the collector argues modern guitars lack the soul of their predecessors. Build quality. CNC precision ensures flawless neck joints and fretwork, reducing the need for setups. However, he notes, a too-perfect guitar feels sterile. Vintage instruments have quirks, loose potentiometers, irregular fret wire, that players grow to love. Sound. Modern pickups, like noiseless single coils, eliminate hum but sacrifice harmonic richness. Hand-wound pickups from the 50s had unpredictable windings, creating complex overtones, he says. Playability. Ergonomic improvements, such as compound radius fretboards, enhance comfort. Yet, some artists crave the challenge of vintage specs. A high-action, chunky neck forces you to play deliberately. It's a dialogue with the instrument. Reissues aren't mere tributes. They're savvy business strategies. The collector outlines 5 motivations. Nostalgia sells baby boomers relive their youth while younger players romanticize eras they never lived. A custom-shop 58 Les Paul lets you channel Duane Allman without a $500,000 price tag, he says. Cost efficiency. Retooling classic designs is cheaper than our D for new models. Why gamble on a radical shape when a Strat reissue guarantees sales? Scarcity of originals. With vintage markets inflated, a 59 burst can hit 7 figures. Reissues democratize access. Marketing legacy. Brands leverage heritage to stay relevant. Gibson's true historic line markets itself as a time machine, he laughs. Technological throwbacks. Some reissues replicate outdated processes, like hide glue joints or unpotted pickups, to capture vintage mojo. Don't get me wrong. Today's guitars are the best they've ever been, for most people, he clarifies. Mass-produced models offer reliability ideal for gigging musicians. However, he laments the decline of soulful variability in favor of uniformity. Pros of modern guitars. Consistency. A $500 Squire plays better than a '50s Fender fresh off the line. Innovation. Fishman fluence pickups and ergonomic designs push boundaries. Sustainability. Alternatives to endangered woods help preserve ecosystems. Over-engineering. Plek machines, perfect fret leveling, but they sand away character. Profit-driven compromises. Thin finishes, cheaper hardware. His solution? Boutique builders. Small shops like Collings or Nash balance modern precision with handcrafted charm. Reissues dominate catalogs, but at what cost? The collector acknowledges risks. Stagnation. Brands may prioritize safe reissues over innovation. Where's the next Telecaster? We're stuck in the past. Accessibility. Reissues let players own holy grail tones affordably. Education. Modern players learn vintage techniques through period-correct specs. Yet, he remains optimistic. Custom shop releases show you can honor tradition while tweaking it, like adding stainless frets to a '56 Strat. The collector's final take is a plea for balance. Reissues keep history alive, but innovation mustn't stall. Imagine if Martin stopped at the D18, we'd never get the D28. For buyers, he advises, play what inspires you. If a relic Strat sparks joy, grab it. But never forget, the magic isn't in the guitar. It's in you. As the industry marches forward, one truth remains. Vintage guitars aren't just instruments. They're time capsules, and their reissues ensure their legends never fade.